welcome everyone that I can see on the screen and those that I can't. um, Looking around to see if we have any guests or new members tonight. If you're a new member, or just give us a shout, give us a wave. All right, looks like we're all members tonight. Well, of course we're all members, but all right, Kathy, I'm gonna have you read our mission statement for us tonight.
Okay, great. Hi, everybody. The WiVLA's mission is to provide an inspiring forum for women to explore and advance their creative development, to promote their work in the marketplace, and to infuse the community with their spirit of cooperation and invention.
Thank you so much. In case you all didn't know, Kathy is our vice president, and I lean on her a lot. She's doing a great job. All right, let's hear from our literary folks tonight. Tell everybody what's going on in the literary world.
I have an announcement if that's what we're doing.
If you have an announcement about something that you're doing, we'll do that at the end. What I'm asking right now is for our literary chair that's on the board to. Oh, Ellen?
No.
I can't hear you, Ellen.
So Denise is on the call.
Yeah.
She dropped the information for our anthology in the chat. So we are taking submittals for the anthology through the end of the month, and we would love for you to submit something there. And Denise, I don't know if you've got your audio, but if you wanted to add anything, please do.
Everyone just froze. Okay.
Okay. Looks like
Oh,
Ellen
she doesn't have audio.
Oh,
She doesn't have audio. That's what I thought. So
Okay.
the anthology is the big thing right now because that deadline's coming up. So if you guys have something that goes with our theme there, you can just click on the link. It'll give you more information on the anthology.
Okay,
And Ellen,
Ellen,
I think, is having trouble with her audio too.
yeah, she's really wanting to tell us something.
so she might be wanting to talk about Haunted Holiday. Is
Yeah,
that So except off the top of my head, I don't remember what the date is. I'm assuming that it's in early November. She's not giving me a sign.
Maybe you could put some information in the chat,
Oh,
Ellen.
okay, November 13th at Brazos Bookstore.
All right, here we go.
And it'll be on the calendar, and you'll be able to, there'll be sign up options for reading at Brazos Port at the library that night. I don't think it's there now, but give us a couple of weeks to get that out there, and we'll announce when it's available to sign up. And of course, we love it if you'll also be able to RSVP that you're attending. That gives us an idea of the number of chairs and whatnot we need. Does that cover it, Ellen? Sort of. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's on the calendar, and I just dropped the link in.
Okay.
And so did Denise. So yeah, it's on the calendar.
All right.
Friday the 13th. That's ominous.
Ooh. The perfect day. All right. Well, let's move on to visual. I know there's a lot going on in our visual world right now. Deborah, do you have a report for us or anything you'd like to share with us tonight?
Well, we're getting very close to launching Wild. Jamie will be sending out through Sign Up Genius we need volunteers to help in several different areas. We'll have a soft opening at Sabine Studios on August 6th because Sabine Studios has a lot of other events that night and it'll draw different people there. So some of us will be there to answer questions and hand out rack cards. August 7th is the big reception from 6 to 9. And that is when we have all of the readings and we will need volunteers to help with that also.
And I'll be doing the drop off on August 2nd. We're gonna do, I think we said 12 to 2.
Yes.
And everybody bring your work in. Make sure you have it wired, please, or I'll send you back to do it again. So have it wired and make sure the wire doesn't show. Have your D-rings on there.
Yeah, because installation starts promptly at 2:30.
Yeah.
So, and I think we need some volunteers for that also. That's also on Sign Up Genius.
Yeah, well, I'll be happy to have volunteers to help me check things in, and I'll be happy to have people hang.
Everybody should be getting that email tomorrow, so probably around noon. So be on the lookout for that.
Thank you, Jamie.
Does anybody have
That's
any
it.
questions for Deborah? Sorry, I thought you were finished. Go ahead, Deborah.
Oh, I was just saying that's all the information I have.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, anybody have any questions for Deborah about what's going to happen? Okay. Alyssa, are you able to talk to us? No, okay.
I have a quick question.
Okay.
Okay, I'm the visual artist. Does my partner, the literary artist, bring her poem, or you already have it since it was submitted?
We have it, and they're printed out on a large paper, and they'll be hung on the wall
Okay, great.
next to the
Yes.
art. So you don't have to worry about any of that anymore. We got it.
But I would suggest having them bring something to read from.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But not during intake, no, but yeah.
Right.
To bring
Good
a
question,
copy.
Right.
Yeah.
Alyssa, did you want to say anything? I want to get, okay. All right. I'm just going to speak up for her uh, and say that if you guys, any of you have any one in mind that could possibly do a presentation for us, please let Alyssa know. She's always looking for ideas and people to come and talk to us. So
Denise just posted something in the chat. I guess it's a reminder that there's still a couple of openings left for the retreat.
oh, okay. Let's see what that says here.
And then also we have book club on Saturday. She put in there.
Yeah. She's also did we talk about the anthology? Yeah, we did. Let's see. Just scrolling through the chat here.
So how are the signups for the anthology going?
We need more of these.
We are encouraging more. Please
Get on
please
it,
submit.
Mildred.
Yeah. Yes, please send us a few stories or poems or all of the above.
And artwork.
And there's also art. Yeah.
I thought there was a limit of 3.
I went way out of my comfort zone and submitted for both.
Oh,
Which is
wow.
way out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
That's
Awesome.
good.
Yeah.
And what is the deadline for submission again?
July 31st.
Okay.
It's coming up.
Here.
Yeah.
It is. All right. All right. Any other board members have anything they'd like to share with the group tonight before we move on to our program? All right. Well, I'm very excited about our guest tonight, Diana Clark. Um, Diana lives here in Houston. I'll tell you a little bit about her, but then we'll save all the good stuff for her to tell you. She lives here in Houston, and she's an artist and an educator and the founder of Small Art Talk. And she's also, her art is oil painting and mixed media and sculptural relief techniques. And her passion is creating art and helping others to discover their creative potential. And I know that to be true because Diana and I have, Diana came to my home a couple months ago. I think it's maybe longer than that, but she did a video of me, and it was just very good. It was very she's a very relaxing person to be around. She's not intimidating at all when she does this. And I was just really glad to have her in my home and be able to talk to her. And you can see that video on Instagram. I highly recommend her. So she works throughout Houston, and she's currently pursuing a certificate of achievement in oil painting at Glassell. She teaches art to children and to adults, and she collaborates with artists and community organizations. So, welcome, Diana. I'm going to let you talk about small talk and all the other things that you do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate our interview and the chance to have an interview with you.
Thank you.
I also would like to thank WiVLA for opportunity for me to give me a chance to talk about the project. I started it last year in April, I think. And since then, I met so many talented people, and I would love to share the presentation, if you don't mind. So everyone, everyone else would learn a little bit more about the project. Okay. Do you see my screen now?
Well, yes.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes.
Small Art Talk interview series, video series. My name is Diana Clark. I'm an artist, interviewer, curator lately, mentor, and art educator. Idea behind Small Art Talk. As an artist myself, I realized that at gallery openings and exhibitions, conversation with collectors are often brief. We barely have 5-10 minutes. There is rarely enough time to share the life experiences and personal journeys that inspire our artwork. That what inspired me to create Small Art Talk, a space where artists can share the stories behind their work and connect with people on a deeper level. About Small Art Talk. Making artists more accessible through conversation. Interview series that highlights the people behind the artwork. By now, I interviewed different creative professionals, painters, photographers, musicians, sculptors, authors. Why Small Art Talk matters. Personal connection. Conversation reveal the person behind the artwork. We often can speak or talk or present the artwork and maximum what was our inspiration. But we also would like to build the trust. Authentic conversation build trust with collectors. And I would like to say that not only with collectors, with artists who begin their journeys. Accessibility, so art and arts become more approachable. Build a community, and interviews strengthen connections with art world. And the most probably and meaningful is to share stories with regular people. So the impact of small art talk. By now, one artist shared that after the interview, collectors connected more deeply with their artwork because they learned something new about the artist. That happened to me recently, and that was absolutely rewarding for my project. By now, I interviewed plus 40 creative people and professionals and not professionals who just start their journeys. Please watch the channel on the YouTube, put likes, comments, and that really helps me grow and helps to spread the world. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Diana. You know, she's very generous. Um, After she does these interviews, she spends a lot of time compiling them, and then shares them or collaborates as like a collaboration on YouTube. So it can show up on your YouTube channel as well, which I thought was awesome, and enables you then to share it on your website or whatever. And I still have it pinned to the top of my Instagram feed. So
Thank you so
it's been
much.
wonderful.
I would like to share that I video everything. I put the lights. If the person or artist would like to know questions in advance, that's absolutely normal. The interview takes about from 20 to 40 minutes. I would like to know even better or more stories with artists, and some people would like to share more than an hour and a half. But also, I don't post anything without your consent or anyone's consent. After I have a green light, I do or make about 3 or 4 shortcuts for social media. And you are very much welcome to share yourself on your websites, download the video from the Google folder and use it any way you want.
So how many do you have queued up right now?
About 42, 44.
Gosh.
I still have going on because it's a process, and some people would like to cut words or to add something video or the book cover or something. So we go back and forth until the video is finalized.
That's amazing.
One comment,
Anyway.
Diana, that I received from someone after they saw my video is that they appreciated being able to see my studio because they'd never been to my studio. So, so that was a nice perk.
I'm glad. Makes me happy.
Good.
That's something, comments like that makes me going or keep me going.
How do you identify who you're going to interview?
As for right now, since I was in art community and Sawyer's Yards, I was a resident for about 9 months. Of course, I knew artists that I've met at Sawyer's Yards, so I started from there. And then people just share artists and I connect with them and we schedule. So it's words of mouth.
What has it
Yeah,
brought to your own practice, your own art practice by talking with other artists?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I really love to see, same like as Susan just mentioned, new videos, new techniques, how actually artists do that or doing what is the process. When I was watching some videos of artists, I noticed that typical interviews are in the studio or some kind of set up. Mine are different, or my project is different. And just people like it. I enjoy it. I love it. Susan showed me some new techniques I never would like even imagine. Melody showed me new technique at the studio, and we know each other. Also met at Glossel. So yes, it's amazing.
one of the other things that I appreciated about our interview is that Diana asked me some questions that really made me think about my own practice and why I do it. And one of the questions I remember is that she asked me, "What are the misconceptions that people have about artists?" And that was a difficult question to think about, what because I think there's a lot of misconceptions that people have as artists, but it really made help just asking me that question really helped me to think that through. So I appreciated that.
Thank you. The other thing that people shared with me is after the interview, they actually used or gave their speech based on the experience that me and the artist had. So that's really something, again, keeps me going.
Yeah, it was a great experience. I mean, I was exhausted at the end. It was a very like Susan said, it was an in-depth interview. It was enjoyable and yeah.
I apologize for that.
No, it was a good exhausted, a good exhausted.
No, it was great. Yeah.
Not like a cleaning house exhausted. It was a good exhausted.
All right. Well, anyone else have questions or comments?
Yeah, quick question, Diana. You said your art is different. How is it different?
About a couple of years ago, I signed up for sculptural course, I would say. Now they call it school, they give certificates, but it's work with a paste. It's a sculptural paste, and the technique it's a unique technique. I can share with you later if you're interested. Um, it looks. I make flowers, but it looks so realistic. So yeah, it's a new technique that I was able to present at least to Houston, at least to Houston, and that inspired me to make my own sculptural paste. Um, I use it now to give classes, to learn, I mean, to teach, and I am still learning. I'm still learning. And I'm also in oil painting.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to remove the spotlight so that we can see everybody.
Have a question.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
Okay, Diana, I thought I heard you mention something about that you were an artist in residence. Can
I
you,
was a resident.
where
Yes.
was this and how, I mean, can you talk a little bit more about that? Was this in
Yes. Yes, ma'am. So that was in 2014. Rosie Turnbull invited me to be a resident. So I was about 9 months showing my art and art pieces. I stayed there till last year. That was beautiful experience.
Now, I didn't know they had an artist residency or anything program there. So that's the first I'd heard of that.
Probably I used the wrong word. Probably I guess it would be showing the art because it's a showroom or gallery.
Versus like a sponsorship, but more of like
Versus
showing your work
that's
there
right.
and yeah,
Yes, yes,
people coming in.
right.
Where do you show your work now then?
Mostly in art leagues. And this is
Mhm.
where I started. This is where I started art league.
So I'm looking at your website and I'm seeing that you have created your own modeling paste. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Say,
Formulated. Yes,
talk a
ma'am.
little bit more about that.
So it's a water base and acrylic base sculptural paste. It is pretty soft. However, when I model any kind of petals, it's pretty soft, but in a while, it harden. It gets pretty hard that at some point in the gallery, it's another gallery, someone dropped it and nothing was chipped. It was scary for them, but uh, it was okay. It was fine. Nothing happened.
Is the paste like its own color, or do you actually paint, you model it and then you paint it from there?
I so the May
Or you mix it maybe?
so yes, I have paint or modeling paste that a base. You can use it as a white color, but you are free to add acrylic if you want, ink. Just be aware of the paste. Like if you put some ink and it's going to be too much, so you kind of need to understand how much because it can be watery. But I also do different colors, and you can actually mix the color. I had a student. She's a high schooler, and she created the actual face out of mixing colors. I can send the pictures when I'll find it. And I think it's on my website under classes, if it's still there. No, the real portrait using the face.
Is your paste available through your website for
It
purchase?
is available through website. I sell it on TikTok and Amazon store.
What is it called?
Amazon store?
No. What is the name
The,
of the material?
modeling paste.
Just
Hold on.
modeling paste? Okay.
And I can send the link. Let me find. Let me
just
send
dropped the
the
link
link
in there.
later. Okay. Okay. Amazon store.
Oh, okay. Can you get there from the website? I dropped that in where you have
Right.
talk about
Right.
your paste.
And my recommendation, like if you will be interested, buy it from the website. Amazon charges more. Amazon.
I think it's okay now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think hearing
Yes.
some side noise. Tell us about your teaching.
I teach classes from 2018, I believe. Different classes. It was a kids studio, so I was exposed to different ages. But also the studio, it's in Pearland. They had small adult gathering at the end of the workday. After that, I had students at home, or it could be a summer camps or summer programs, or last couple years I was teaching classes to special kids. Yeah, special kids and adults. I still teach. This is my studio. People come and uh, so I have a student and student. He's an amazing guy, young man. He's 14, and we build the body of work. And a couple weeks ago, organized his first exhibit at Hardy and Nance. It was an amazing place, and we had a good turnover. He sent about 30 pieces. And now he can go, like he had a dream to go to some islands and see animals with his own eyes. And he is really, really, he cares about animals of any kind or pollution. He's very concerned, and he's a beautiful soul. And yes, we made the first exhibit. Now he's a big shot, I would say. He's an art community, and yeah, that was beautiful. Hardy and Nance helped a lot.
How many, I'm just curious, I know that you interview a lot of visual artists, but do you also have some writers and that you've interviewed? And
As for today, July 21, I have only one artist that I interviewed.
okay.
Right.
Yes,
Well, we have a whole bucket full of them here.
perfect.
I bet that's a different experience for you to interview a writer than a visual artist.
It is, but the process is what it, it's fascinating how authors create the story. How is it same as visual art? How did you come up with these colors or the project itself? So artists of any kind, what is imagination? How did you get there? This is what, and people always, like, as an artist, I understand the other artist, but other kids and adults, they see how, like, did you go somewhere? Did you maybe watch the movie? Or how this is coming? So that's something people wants to know. And everybody have different experiences, different, they, some authors can start writing books like from 3 years old, for example. Some have stories that some life event triggered something, and they start writing and sharing. It can be biography or anything. And collaborations, when art, and absolutely, when authors collaborate with visual artists or sculptural artists, and the way it comes together and shape the book and the story itself, it's another, it's like mind blowing.
You need to
Well,
come to she needs to come to our collaboration event.
yes, for sure.
Yes.
I'm just curious, Diana, you know, you right now you are not charging anything from anyone to do these interviews. What do you see as the future of your endeavors? Do you foresee it growing and expanding and
I will absolutely would love to expand. And yes, I don't charge. I did it and I'm doing it voluntarily. However, I wouldn't mind to get some support. I'm not gonna lie. Professionally, especially social media, it's something different and it's the whole next level. It is a job. It can take 8 hours a day. So I wouldn't mind to have some help. And yes, that's involved some finances as well.
Mhm. For sure. Any other questions for Diana? Jerry?
Diana, have you ever tried or talked to someone about writing up a business model? I, you know, that's a lot of output for you.
Absolutely. And when I am at Glassell School, I always write, please give financial classes. Please. They teach art, but please give us guidance how to sell.
Yeah.
It is me as the creator. I can create. It's almost impossible to sell, especially when market changes, economy changes. People are not ready to spend money. And that's unfortunate. And artists, we have to create and take care of ourselves. And we have to come up with smaller things. However, the art costs so much more that we sell it for. Of course, there are lots of artists who make 10,000 millions dollars for a print, and that's also a marketing strategy. We touched this topic with Taft McWarthy, and at Winter Studio, we touched some topics with some other artists, but again, it should be in our education. It should, because it's something that will support us, and something that, so the dream of any artist is to create and be able to do it without thinking of the living part of it. We want to live on our art. We want to provide ourselves by unfortunately selling. No one is giving us materials at Michael's for free. Like, I wish they would give it. I would give my art to anybody, but life is life. So answering your question, I would love to. People has to know how to run business. And art is business, and business model, unfortunately, creating peace takes, they say 40%, even 30%, but marketing and selling takes 60% of our time.
Hey, anyone else? All right. Well, thank you so much, Diana, for being here with us tonight. And it's been lovely to learn more about you and what you do. And hopefully you've inspired some people to contact you.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Where's your
Thank you so
studio
much.
located, Diana?
What did
I
you say,
couldn't hear-
Jerry?
Yeah, where is your studio located?
For right now, I have studio at my place.
Okay, where?
Oh, I'm sorry. I live at Clear Lake, Friendswood, Clear Lake area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And the studios and spaces is not a struggle of artists. It is expensive, and we don't have enough facilities.
Yeah, everything adds up pretty quickly.
Right.
Yeah. True in writing too, by the way. In terms of the marketing that's needed. So
Yes.
yeah.
Melissa,
Well,
now
I
that we can see your face, anything you want to add to tonight?
Thank you for waiting until I was no longer driving.
It's
Diana,
okay.
it's a pleasure to see your face. Having corresponded via email, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Susan, you did a great job of my standard announcement of feel free to send me any updates you may have on future speakers or workshop presenters. And take a look at the calendar on the WiVLA website. There's fun stuff coming. So take a peek at the calendar, and I'll put my email in the chat so folks have it handy.
Okay, thank you. All right, if there's no more questions for Diana, I think we're going to open the floor for announcements. Let's find out what's going on with everybody. Okay, Kat.
Hey, Synchronicity has a couple of announcements. First of all, we have a cover winner, which I'm not going to announce tonight, but I'm going to say for the second time in a row, it's a WiVLA person. And she is here tonight, and we'll be sending her an email tomorrow. So we have picked another WiVLA cover. You guys are giving me beautiful stuff to work with. And my intern and I, Rosie, who I had from our identity issue, she contacted me early this summer and she said, I want to come back and work with you again when I'm back from college. And it's just been a thrill to have her help. And we've had so much WiVLA input again, another beautiful WiVLA cover, which I'm very excited about. Another thing to note is that this coming Saturday and the following Wednesday, so Saturday morning, 10 to noon, and next Wednesday, 6:30 to 8:30, I'm doing a class on Frida Kahlo. It's called Permission to Feel, and it talks about, we're going to talk through her life and look at some images of paintings, and then we're going to write a bit with some cool prompts. So I'll put the link in the chat now, but you can sign up. Tickets are $55 for subscribers of Synchronicity and former contest winners, and $70 for everybody else. And it's going to be a really, really fun class. I have a bunch of folks coming via Zoom from New York and California. I was like, oh, wow, this is really taken off. So this is the first one we've had that's really gotten a really good response, especially for the Wednesday night class. So I'd love to have some Houston folks there. It's going to be really fun, and we're going to have a really interesting time learning about Frida and writing a little.
That's
I dropped something in the chat. One is Equinox is having a call right now for submittals. And the theme is Wander, Wonder, Wide, Wild. And Kelly Ellis asked to share this. We're also looking for art. So if you have art to submit for that theme as well as writing, that would be great. And then I'm having my second book, the book launch on Sunday afternoon at Melody's Studio, and I would love for y'all to come. Bring a friend, and it starts at 2:30. It's also an open mic, so if you want to read something, I'd love that too.
Anybody else?
Margot has her hand up.
Marco.
Yeah. Yay. Sandy Stromberg and I will be involved in a Zoom reading on August the 2nd. I will put that in the chat. It's for the Texas Poetry Assignment. And I have a piece that's published this month. Sandy had a piece that was published in April. So it should be a lot of fun. Each person gets to read a piece that was published by the Texas Poetry Assignment, and then we have to pick a second one that someone else wrote. So, anywho, hope you can make it.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. There's still a couple exhibitions up, one at Lawndale through, I guess, the end of the month, and then Archway Gallery. A couple of us have pieces in those shows. Hang on a second. Okay. I started my art in residence at Intercontinental Airport today. It'll go through the end of September. I'm amazed at how many people will stop by and talk to you in the airport. I would have never thought that. So it's an interesting experience. Kelly.
Well, Kathy mentioned it for me, but because I was going to be driving to pick up a friend at the airport, but I pulled off the road so I could say it. Please remember Equinox. We're really excited about our new theme, and it is our 5th anniversary. Like 5 years ago in 2021 was when we started the journal. And we still do a prize, $100 prize in art and one in poetry. And the theme is Wonder, Wander, Wide, Wild. And you can do any combination of those words or one of those words, or, I mean, we were trying to make it super broad. So I hope some of you broads will send us some work. And thank you for letting me have a moment. And I'm going to get off so I can drive and get my friend.
Okay. Well, be safe, Kelly.
All right, thanks.
Sounds
Bye,
like we
y'all.
got a lot of wild things going on in WiVLA right
Yeah.
now.
All right, signing out. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Kelly.
All right. Anybody else? I know that I may get in trouble for this, but I want to say hi to Carol Watson. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's good to see your face on the screen.
Joe, to answer your question, it's the 2nd, Sunday, the 2nd. If it's the 6th, it will not be in the show. So it must be the 2nd.
Anything else from anybody? We are looking forward to hearing from any one of you. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here early tonight.
Margot wants to say
Oh,
one
Margot. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see
Okay,
that.
since we're light on the announcements, I'll make one for Sandy Stromberg.
Okay.
What I think this will be coming out in the August newsletter, but if it does, look carefully at the newsletter because Sandy will have a picture puzzle for you to figure out. And the first 3 women who figure out the puzzle and email her will get one of her new books signed as a prize. So get ready. Da, 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 da.
I'm excited
I'm gonna
about
look
a
for that.
puzzle.
That
Yeah,
sounds like fun.
I am totally excited about that, and I already have a signed copy of the book. I'm just excited about the puzzle now.
Oh, no. Can't wait now.
And the deadline for the August newsletter, has it passed or do we have a? Usually
was
it's the
yesterday.
20th, but
It was
I
the
know that
20th. Yeah.
usually it's like after the meeting. And the meeting came at the latest possible time it can in the month, which is unfortunate.
Well, I would say that if you have anything, that you really, really need to get in there, contact Rebecca and see if maybe she can still get it in there for you.
And Miss Carol raised her hand.
Carol Watson has her hand raised. All right.
Hello, wonderful WiVLA women. Oh, I just always want to put a plug in for the fact that WiVLA and its energy has always spawned great things from great women. And that's been a pleasure to be a part of. Probably a couple of months in the future, I should be having a solo show at Chapelwood United Methodist Church. we'll see how that unfolds. I'm working on it. There's also the Houston Historical Society is going to do a piece on me. And so whatever that unfolds and they have the opening for it and the reception for it, hopefully I will let everyone know and all of you guys will come and be in support of that. And then the third thing is, I can't remember if I've already told this or not, but I have 3 pieces that have been accessioned into, pardon me, Cooperstown Hall of Fame Art Gallery. So there's 2 watercolors and collage, and then there's 1 wearable art piece that has been accepted. I never know when they're going to have an exhibition on it, but I probably won't go to upstate New York. But if it ever happens, I'll let you guys know. I'm grateful to be here tonight. Thanks.
Hey, Carol, did you put the event at the church on our calendar?
Not yet, no, because they haven't confirmed a date.
Okay.
But I'll let you know when that
Great, thanks.
finishes baking.
Yeah.
That's
Wait-
exciting. I'm
wait till
glad
it's
to know that they're doing something like that there. Yeah, we'll have to talk more about that. Mhm. Okay. All hearts clear? All right, then. I guess we're going to call it a night. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening. It's great to be with y'all. And my texting just came out in me, didn't it? Great to be with y'all. And thanks again, Diana, for your presentation and for being with us tonight. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
hope
I
you get
really
lots of
appreciate
new
it.
interviews from this time together. All right. Good night, everybody. Anybody
Good night,
else?
everybody.
Okay. One last chance. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Okay.